and one for the intelligent as fellas get. Listen, let's settle this. Be clear, I can fall back 7 years, still it ain't no one ahead of me. Consider it a blessing if you get to stand next to me. 5-star general, OG veteran, cake like.
What's up, everybody? Welcome to Bios3 Raw TV. So it's been brought up that vitamins and minerals are no longer in the soil where you grow your foods from. And it's been argued that they are depleted, the soil is depleted. It's been argued that the soil is not depleted. Here's one thing I find interesting. Due to environmental factors, okay, even the air is different, even the water is different, has to be filtered. All that shit is different than it used to be fucking 25 years ago. The soil now, people add things to the soil to get the vitamins and minerals in there. And someone actually said something like, well, now we actually grow these crops that actually have more vitamins and minerals on them. They're like super engineered ones. How the fuck do you think that happens? It doesn't grow to the ground like that. They add the stuff to the soil to get it to fucking happen. Okay, so yes, you're doing these modified, basically adding a vitamin supplement to the food. Now you freeze food, reheat food. Some of these vitamin minerals are lost, okay? So you're not getting what you think you're getting. The food in the raw form, what you see in the package, has that in that. Freeze it, microwave it, thaw it out, cook it, or whatever the case may be. Some of those things are fucking missing. And I don't know why people don't think about this. It just seems fucking dumb to me. And to say that, people are not deficient in vitamins nowadays, get the fuck out of here. There's so many more people deficient in vitamins that are not deficient in vitamins, in minerals. So here's just some facts from the CaltonNutrition.com. Fact, okay, this is from the United States Department of Agriculture, states that 9 out of 10 Americans are deficient in potassium. Potassium is a fucking essential electrolyte, okay? You need potassium to survive. Too much potassium can stop your heart. Now, it is what it is, but 9 out of 10 people, that's a fucking big chunk. 8 out of 10 people are deficient in vitamin E. Hair, skin, nails. I mean, you need vitamin E it's a fat-soluble vitamin. You need vitamin E, another, important vitamin. They're all fucking important, let's face facts. 7 out of 10 are deficient in calcium. All the fucking bone problems, osteoporosis. Now, it takes more than just calcium to solve these problems, but it's a fucking piece of the puzzle that's causing these problems. And we got 7 out of 10 people that are deficient. 50% of Americans are deficient in vitamin E and vitamin C and magnesium. Magnesium, another essential electrolyte. What the fuck? This doesn't make any sense how so many people, right? It says more than half of the general population is vitamin D deficient regardless of age. Which that means like fucking kids, okay? All the way up to fucking adults. Now, 70% of the elderly Americans are deficient in vitamin D. 90% of Americans of color are vitamin D deficient of color. I don't know what that means. I guess that means if you're not white, what the fuck? It says, as early as 1936, Congress is told that the land is lacking micronutrients, causing over 99% of the American people to be deficient in essential minerals. In 1992, the Earth Summit revealed that the situation had only become worse. Even after the initial warning in 1936, the land had only become more deficient of essential minerals. This is not the vitamin supplement company saying this, okay? This is the fucking World Health Organization. What the fuck? In 2003, News Canada reported that fruit and vegetables contain fewer micronutrients than they did 50 years ago. Potatoes, for example, had lost 100% of vitamin A content, lost all of it, 57% of vitamin C and iron, 28% of calcium. The report examined the data from the U.S. Department of Agriculture involving the vegetable quality. Over the entire 20th century, the average mineral content of cabbage, lettuce, spinach, tomatoes declined from 400 milligrams to 50 milligrams. So this is not the supplement company. You can find this stuff online very quickly, very easily. It's got the fucking dates and everything. I'm going to put the, I don't even fucking see that thing. Fuck. Can't even see it. It's not. It's focusing. There it is. That's the website right there. You cocksucker. Whatever. Anyways. I should just put a link down below. Sick mineral depleted soil grows mineral depleted foods. The animals that we are being fed these micronutrient depleted vegetables and wheat. This means that the meat you buy is also far lower in the health producing micronutrients than ever before. Bottom line is sick soil means sick plants, sick animals, and sick people. Okay? These are facts from the U.S. Department of Agriculture. Okay? That's who's fucking saying this. So trying to tie it into the supplement company, saying the supplement companies, snake oil was the first one, and then this one, and afterwards, no, motherfucker. Like, this took very little time to find this information, and why such a statement would be made would only be by someone who's really against supplement companies, because They have an agenda, some kind of agenda other than the fact of people fucking being healthy, people not being fucking sick. Multivitamins are the single most important thing that I put on my people's programs. I've been taking one for fucking 20 years. I forget to take them here and there, but they're super important. Vitamins and minerals and antioxidants. I say it all the time. Now, if you're going to try to eat the vegetables, you're going to try to eat the fruits, more power to you. If you're going to eat all that to be fucking completely nourished, go for it. But a lot of people, like myself included, don't do that. Either we don't like to do that, we can't be consistent on enough, or some people just don't, in fact, don't have the money to fucking be able to eat those fresh foods all the time. The American Medical Association recently reversed their long-standing stance against multivitamins due to overwhelming research that there's a large percentage of the population deficient in micronutrients. The Journal of American Medical Association today is advising all adults to take at least one multivitamin pill each day. Not the supplement companies, okay? The American Medical Association, the AMA, okay? Kind of like a big thing, right? It's not fucking a supplement company telling you. Harvard School of Public Health, Harvard, you know that place, right? Recommends everyone to take a multivitamin daily as an inexpensive nutrition insurance policy. According to the 4-time New York Times bestseller author Dr. Mark Hyman, a whopping 92% of us are deficient in one or more nutrients at the recommended daily allowance. The RDA standards do not necessarily outline the amount needed for optimal health, which means that that's just the basic minimum that you need to survive, not to actually be healthy. And if you're active, you need even more than that. Dr. Memist Oz reports that a study of 3 million people revealed that less than 1% of the participants got enough essential vitamins from diet alone. That's why you must take a multivitamin. Also helps prevent heart disease, breast cancer, and colon cancer. So this information is out there. I took the time to look for it. I mean, it's something that I've seen throughout the years and that I agree with. I have seen legit, and this is no joke, when I was working at, I'm not going to say the name of it because it's fucking neither here nor there, and I think they could probably get in some trouble for making claims, but I was working at a nutrition company, a mom and pop place, and they were really into nature and naturopathy and herbal healing and stuff like that. And that's where I first got my first look at supplements that were doing more than just athletic performance. And they were having cancer patients come in, and they were having chemotherapy, they were having radiation. They were, they obviously can't eat, so they were supplementing. They weren't taking the supplements; they were supplementing them with these vitamins and minerals. Now, what they also found was they started to feel better, look better, get better, but they started to add more vitamins and minerals than what were recommended. Now, let's say the person wasn't on cancer treatment. Let's say they were just an individual, and they were taking all their foods in to hit those RDAs, those bottom numbers. They could still be deficient, and by adding a vitamin supplement, and guess what? Their bodies were more of a fine-tuned machine because every bodily process takes vitamin minerals to happen. All these different reactions take those to happen. So to not take a basic fucking multivitamin that costs like $10, like to say it's the supplement companies, like what the fuck is wrong with you? You're trying to tell me that fucking you're ripping people off because they buy a $10 fucking multivitamin because they're not eating the foods? I guarantee you most of these motherfuckers that are watching this right now that are complaining about this shit don't eat their vitamins every day. They don't get enough of the nutrition. They don't get enough fucking vegetables. They don't eat enough fruit. They don't. I can almost guarantee you they're not. Between eating processed foods, all the bullshit, all the YOLO bullshit about fucking, a carb is a carb, a fat is a fat, I'll have Pop-Tarts and I'll eat fucking all this random shit. You're not being fucking nourished. And the disease and sickness and all the bullshit that goes on that comes with it is at a higher rate than fucking ever. And a basis to start this for going back in the other ways for being healthy is actually multivitamins and minerals. It is the basis, the foundation of your fucking house, the foundation of a fucking pyramid, the foundation of everything is vitamin and minerals. To say something like nutrition companies fucking made that up is just a fucking bullshit excuse to push an agenda that an individual might have. So in closing, guys, remember, you don't have to fucking take my word for it. Do your own research and actually look into the shit and see who's saying it. The AMA, the RDAs, all the stuff that's out there fucking that is legitimately not from a supplement company, guess what? Is real. Biowestertraining@gmail.com. Leave comments down below, but don't fight. www.biowestertraining.com is the blog. It's the perfectly nourished bicep because I took my multivitamin and we're out.